Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Drunken Hubby. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm gonna have you go ahead and hit that like button and the subscribe button, and then hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever I drop a new video. Today, I'm going to go ahead and do a Thanksgiving video. I have my little Thanksgiving lunch, and I'm going to try out a drink, and I'm going to talk about everything that I'm thankful for. So, it's just myself. I'm not able to spend Thanksgiving with anybody this year, and I'm not that much of a cook. So, I'm going to go with this. It's a Hungry Man turkey dinner with mashed potatoes, gravy, mixed vegetables, and some stuffing, and some apple cranberry compote or compote. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in, and I'll be right back with you. While that's cooking, I'm going ahead and try some of this little appetizer. Old New England Classic Eggnog. This is made with Kentucky single bourbon whiskey, rum, brandy, and blended whiskey. This is 30 proof. So it's not quite as strong as liquor, but should be almost as good. I really don't like these porters. I had to take that pour out. Let's pour some more. That's much better. There, I won't do too much. I heard some people warm theirs up before they drink it. I'm not going to do that today. I can smell the liquor, but I can smell the nog. It smells good. Let's give it a taste. It's got some legs. Look how thick that is. It's strong, but it's sweet. You can really taste that rum. I like that. It's still strong. It'll still definitely put you on your butt if you drink enough of it. I can taste the different notes of the different alcohols. I can taste the rum. I can taste a little bit of the whiskey. Now, eggnog, a lot of people think it started around the 1400s, or was it the 1500s? But some of the monks or the really rich people around the time would make a combination of a cream or milk, some kind of dairy with spices, and sherry or another kind of fortified wine. And this was called posset at the time. Now, as the ages progressed, eventually when the United States was settled in colonies, we had more access to dairy products. It evolved into eggnog. That's good. I'm gonna go check on my dinner. Alright, so I'm back. And I have my meal nice and steamy. I don't know how well you can see that. It almost looks like the picture, but I mean, it looks like what you can expect from a frozen meal. Got my trusty spoon. Me, I'm one of those guys. I kind of like mixing the meat and the potatoes and stuff up together. That's just my thing. I'm gonna mix the veggies up in there with it too. No, I'm not mixing the fruit in there though. You got some people that just mix the whole thing, dessert and all. I'm not one of those. Some of you are probably wondering, well, why are you eating Thanksgiving alone? Well, my loved ones are in the Philippines. My blood relatives are, for the most part, in Michigan. I have a brother down here in North Carolina, but he's newly married and a new dad, so I'm suspecting he's spending quality time with his family for this holiday. But that's okay. Let's give this a little taste. I feel like it needs some salt. Me, I use pink Himalayan sea salt. It's better for you than iodized table salt. And I'll do a little dab of hot sauce. Alright, give that a good stir up. Alright. Now that noise you hear is Daisy and her babies in their room playing around. That's a lot better. So I want to take a moment to talk about Thanksgiving, or more specifically, being thankful. So I have a lot to be thankful for. I woke up, I was able to breathe, get out of bed, and my eyesight, for the most part, I have my hair. I can speak, I can breathe for the most part. You know, I do have asthma. But, no, I'm thankful that I have a roof over my head. I have clothes on my back. I have food to eat, put in my belly. I have something tasty to drink. I have a car to drive to and from work. I have a job that I can go to. I have, some cute cuddly pets. I have some loved ones in the Philippines that love me. I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm somewhat reasonably healthy. But there's a lot of people that get so caught up in not being thankful for what they've got. They see the grass on the other side and think it's greener. don't fully understand what it is they've got that they've been blessed with. They go around complaining and whining, I want this, I want that, blah, 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 blah. They've got money, they've got cars, they've got loved ones and family and a roof over their head and stuff like that. But it's not good enough for them. They want more, they want more, they want more. But there's others out here, especially during these fall and winter holidays, whichever one you observe, that's up to you. But you got others out there that they don't have a home, or they don't have a family, they don't have loved ones. They don't have food, they don't have heat, or they might not have a lot of clothes or a car or something, or a job, whatever it is. There's so many people out there that don't have what you have. I'm grateful for what I have. I've been without, I've been in the streets, I've been homeless before. I know what it's like to struggle. And I'm thinking, as a point of thanksgiving, being thankful and grateful for what we have, and the blessings that we've been given. Maybe some of you out there that are watching this video, maybe you've been blessed with extra. Maybe you don't even realize how much extra you have, but I invite everyone watching this to try to be a blessing to somebody out there that is not as blessed as you are. One of the reasons our Father Yahweh blesses us, some of us, with more than others, is because He wants those of you who are blessed more than others to go and be a blessing to someone else. To be a shining light in the representation of Yahuwah and His Son Yahusha, and do good deeds and charity for those less fortunate than you. And I don't mean like some of these people out here that go out, they got the cell phone and they're recording their acts of charity. No, have some dignity and respect for that person, because some people might not be as blessed as you are, and you won't even know it, because of either their pride or they feel too much shame to reach out for help. And you get people going out to homeless people and recording and all that stuff. They don't want that. Help them, yeah, help them, but the rest of the world doesn't need to see that. Keep that between you and them. And I guarantee you, the blessings you get from that will be even better than just recognition from other people. Because when you just do it for recognition of other people, well, then you've already got your reward. Me, if and when I'm able to help somebody, I try to be discreet about it. Put yourself in that poor person's shoes, that homeless person that you're helping. Say you're homeless and you're sitting there and you don't know when your next meal is coming. You want somebody coming and pointing a camera in your face, recording them, doing stuff for you and giving you stuff? Or do you think it'd be a matter of pride and humility to respect someone's privacy, their dignity? Let people have their dignity if you decide to help them. Maybe you're in a situation where I don't really have much, blah, 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 blah. I don't know how I can help, blah, 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 blah. Even if you don't have much, even a little goes a long way. Or maybe you have information or a way to get that person in touch with something or someone that can help them. That's also a blessing. This goes back to what I'm always telling everybody. Spread the love. If we stop worrying about pride, fear, bigotry, hate, and all that stuff, and greed. That's the worst one of all, is greed, in my opinion. But when we put those to the side, actually love each other, and put people first over things and over possessions, over money, over pride, that's how you change the world right there. Even if it's just a small act, one little small act at a time. If everybody does that, that's more than an act of change in this world. What did you say? It's just me. What can one little person do? Blah, blah, blah. If you want change, you have to start by being the change. Start with yourself. That inner light that's going to be inside of you from that will begin to radiate out to others. You know what I mean? By you being charitable just for the sake of helping another person, when you start being nice to other people and putting other people first before you, without worrying about a reward for it, that's going to fill you with a special kind of light. Okay? And that will become infectious to other people. And that will spread to other people. But it starts with you. Even if you're only able to help one little thing, one person with one little thing, that's something. That is something. That is better than sitting back. You see someone that needs help. You have a way that might be able to help them, and you do nothing. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. It's still sort of on topic. Something that really grinds my gears. I'm going to go off on a little rant here. Today is Thursday. It's Thanksgiving. But over the past few years, I've noticed how Thanksgiving turns into Black Friday. Everyone who just got done being thankful for everything they have go and fight each other in the stores over half-price items. Or if you're smart and pay attention, you notice those same half-price items, August and September, were twice the price they are now. They were twice their normal price. So, I've noticed this anyway. You got this take it for example, certain brands of televisions at Walmart. Normal price is around $80. And they'll slowly sneak them up to about $200 or so. So usually all the real cheap stuff, and then for Black Friday, once they've already hiked the price up over the year, and then all of a sudden it's half price back down to its normal $80 price. Come on, people. And that's what people are going in there and they're fighting each other for. A TV that burns out a week later. Once upon a time, I worked at Walmart. I worked a Black Friday. And a great number of the things that they put on them on the sales, they're already cheap. Okay? And within the next several weeks after Christmas, guess what? People are returning those items because they failed, they broke, or they didn't work. Come on, what does that tell you? This stuff's already cheap. It's just a marketing trick to separate you from your money. And so they can sell large quantities of things. But how is it that people, they just sat down around a big dinner with the family and their loved ones. They're talking about all these things that they're thankful for in their life over the past year. And then they go and they line up this big crowded line for hours, some people. And then they get in there and they're brawling each other over material items. You're supposed to be thankful for what you've already got, right? And then you're beating down somebody over the head with a TV because you want a TV that you don't even realize is being sold at its normal price anyway. You're not getting a deal. I already told you, they slowly mark up the prices over the year and they drop them down for Black Friday. They make you think you're getting a good deal on it. It's all a marketing trick. And it still boggles my mind. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but you just got done having a big meal. A meal that there's lots of other people out there don't have nothing. They're eating garbage out of a trash can. You know? And blowing money on more possessions. That's consumerism for you. Those that are thankful for what they got, like truly, actually thankful for what they have, consume less. The whole root behind consumerism and capitalism is greed. Where there's greed, there is no thankfulness. There is no gratefulness. Now, I used to be driven by the want of material possessions. I wanted the best computer parts for my computer so I could build a really good future-proof computer. Side note, future-proof means it'll be a few years before your computer becomes out of date. The average rate of a computer going out of date with certain parts, depending on what kind of parts you have in it, it's maybe 1 to 2 years, if that nowadays, because the growth is accelerating. But anyways, I used to imagine having a great big old house, a great big old piece of land, and several cars and stuff like that. But then I found my Emmy, love of my life. All of a sudden, my perception changed. All I want is a little piece of dirt, which Emmy and I are trying to pay for now. So a little piece of 3 acres. We still owe $20,000 on it. The house, which is almost done, we need to finish the roof. That's another $5,000, I think, in labor costs. And to get our eatery up and running, which our eatery is up, it's open, but right now it's just breaking even. And it's not bad, it's free food. But you know what I mean. I'm thankful for what we do have. I'm thankful for Emmy. I'm thankful for our kids, who are sweet kids. And they're helping to run our little restaurant, even though they're not getting paid at the moment, because they know what we're trying to do. They know that we're just starting out. They know that we're trying to get it big, so that it's bringing in a good profit. I'm getting off track. All I want is have that little tiny piece of dirt, grow my own food, and live the rest of my life with the woman of my dreams by my side right there. Just growing our own food, being our own selves. No, none of that keeping up with the Joneses. None of that having to have the best car, the newest thing, the newest that, the newest this. That aside, I'm still thankful and I'm grateful for being in the situation I'm at now, because I have a roof over my head. I have shelter, I have clothes, I have some heat, I have air conditioning in the summer, I have running water, I have a shower, I have a toilet, I have a job, I have a car, and the car works. I have a computer. A lot of people don't even have that. I have internet, I have a phone. I have pets. I have loved ones that loved me. I finished the meal. I'm going to try this dessert. It's nice and tart. Almost like a cherry pie, but it's cranberry. It's got the sweetness of the apples. That's really good. I wish they'd make the desserts part just a little bit better. See, there I go. I'm talking about being thankful, and I wasn't thankful for the one bite that I did have. So, tell y'all what. Tell y'all what. Let's do a toast. Being thankful and giving thanks for everything we have. And I'm going to say a little bit of word of prayer, if you don't mind. If y'all don't believe in that, feel free to tune out. It's your call, but I'm going to say a word of prayer. For those that you want to, go ahead and join me. Our Father, Yahuwah in heaven, come before you to give thanks for the many blessings in our lives, many of which we don't even realize to stop and count and give thanks for. Personally, Father Yahuwah, I give you thanks for the roof over my head, the clothes on my back, the food in my belly, the drinks, the car, the job that I'm able to go to, the loved ones that I have in my life. I give you thanks for the health that I have, and so many other things in my life that I can't even remember to give you thanks for, Heavenly Father. Almighty Yahuwah, I pray and ask that you'll use us that are blessed to be blessings to those who are less blessed, Heavenly Father Yahuwah. Openly use us in such a way that'll give you all the glory, Heavenly Father Yahuwah. And what's more, I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for the sacrifice that you made through your Son Yahusha for our salvation. Without him, we would not be able to be reconciled to you and go directly to you in prayer. And it is through him, Heavenly Father, Messiah Yahusha, that I bless your name and I praise your name and I give you all glory, thanks, and worship, Heavenly Father. And I say these things to you, Almighty Father, in the name of Yahusha. Amen. So, with that, let's toast. I hope all of you having a fantastic day for Thanksgiving. I hope you can take the time, take a moment, and stop and count your blessings. And what's more, I invite you to try and at least do one thing, one blessing for someone who's less blessed than you, and not expect a reward in return. Do it just because someone needs it. With that, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.